Hi, this is Laura. Welcome back to Crazy Dave's Crew. We're taking a step back to just look at a couple of basics, and this time we're going to look at a 3-strip fence rail. Basically the same thing as the 4-strip, but just wanted to, for the novice quilter, for the novice sewist, just kind of thought it might be good to take you through step by step. And you know, perhaps you're doing a swap for a group that is very specifically a 3 fence rail. Well, this will help out, I hope. Hope this helps, and let's get started, shall we? Alright, so we're starting off with some 2.5-inch strips. Okay, and I have 3. And for this one, I'm using coordinating, but you can, this is such a cute little quilt and cute blocks. This could be a good scrap buster, you know. Use up some 2.5-inch pieces that you happen to have laying around. So for this, all we're going to do, decide what position we want our strips in. And then I'm going to sew, we're going to pin and sew this down. And I'm going to sew it this way. And then when I add this, I'm going to sew it that way. I learned that recently, and it was like, oh, epiphany. That's why all my strips are always so wonky. So let's pin these down. And if you can do this without pinning, you are awesome. I need to pin. So we're going to pin this and then go to the sewing machine. See you in just a minute. Alright, so I'm going to start sewing this down. We want a 1/4 inch seam. It's kind of your go-to. I am using a 1/4 inch piecing foot, but you don't have to. And we're just going to go down the length of our strips. And just do the best we can. So now we've got 2 down. 1 more to go. So let's go pin that. Meet you back here in a sec. And now for the 3rd and final strip. We're just going to, again, basic sewing, going on down. It is not a race. Check it every now and then. Make sure you're together. Nothing slipping. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to alternate my seam. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it though. If that's the worst thing I do today, I am okay. And hopefully you'll remember that too. It is all right. Just totally slipped my mind. Just remember, quilting does not have a police, you know? No one's going to come up to you and tell you, oh, you forgot to alternate your stitching, so must start over. I am not ripping this out so I can go the opposite direction. I'll just be a little bit more careful when I'm pressing. We're going to go to the ironing board. We're going to press these down. I'm just going to go straight down. And then we'll come back to the cutting board. Be back in a sec. Alright, so all I'm going to do now is measure. I've got this on three strips sewn together, press down, nice. I want to measure how tall this is, the three strips. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, looks like 6.5, which is just what we should have. Because 2.5 times 3, and then you have to minus a ½ inch for each of the seam. So that's 7.5 minus a ½ inch minus a ½ inch, 6.5. We are perfect. So I'm going to kind of even up my edge here. Using my cutting board as a guide. I don't want to cut off a whole lot, but I do want it to be straight. Okay. Pull that aside. Now I'm going to use, and I love this thing. If you've watched some of my other videos, you're probably sick and tired of hearing me say it. This is a Fiskars rotary cutter ruler combo, and it's wonderful. And it is 6.5 inches. So if I put this right here, get it to the edge, and I'm going to even up, I want to make sure what my lines match up to my seams. That should be 6.5. And I'm just going to keep doing that till I run out of fabric in these strips. Now these were not with the fabric strips. They were from a fat quarter that I'd gotten, and I thought these colors went very nicely together. Set that aside. So I've gotten 3 out of that. Then you can decide how you want to do it. And you're ready to go. Perfect, huh? Hope this has been helpful, and I hope that you will come back and join us again at Crazy Dave's Crew. We try to do a sewing video every Thursday. I also hope you'll check out our website, cdcrew.com, and also our brand new Facebook group. It's only been around for a week or so, and it's called Crazy Dave's Crew Sewing for Beginners. And we're looking at people who sew, people who quilt, people who do embroidery, and that could be hand embroidery or machine embroidery, and just trying to get together and share some ideas and try to have some fun. Encourage each other. And just remember, don't sweat the small stuff. And don't be afraid to try. So, hope this has been helpful to you. Hope this has been good. And maybe you'll join in a couple of groups on Facebook that are doing swaps, like quilting swaps and challenges for beginners. And they do one of these every month. There's a number of groups, and I have learned so much from the Facebook groups. You will love them. So I hope to see you there. Have a great day, and we will see you next time on Crazy Dave's Crew. Thanks.